Hello mathematicians, it's me again, Teacher Nova. So, ang tatalakayin natin ngayon ay about sa roots of quadratic equations. So, in quadratic formula, kung maalala pa ninyo ang quadratic formula, ito yung ating quadratic formula. X is equal to negative b, positive negative, square root of b square minus 4ac all over 2a. The expression b squared minus 4ac under the radical sign is called the discriminant of a quadratic expression ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0 because its value determines the number and type of solution of a quadratic equation. So, ano nga ba ang discriminant? So, yung discriminant is used in determining the nature of roots of a quadratic equation. So, ang ating discriminant or roots of quadratic equation can be rational and equal, or it can be rational and unequal, or irrational and unequal, o di kaya naman ay imaginary. So, sa ating quadratic expression, or ito yung ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, wherein a is not equal to 0. So, kapag ang discriminant b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0, ang kanyang roots ay rational and equal, o di kaya'y repeated. So, parehas lang yan. Rational and equal and repeated. So, kapag ang discriminant naman ay greater than 0 and it is a perfect square, yung kanyang roots ay rational and unequal. So, kapag ang discriminant ay greater than 0 again, but not a perfect square, ang kanyang roots ay irrational and unequal. And if the discriminant is less than 0, the roots ay imaginary. So, gaya ng ito halimbawa, so 2x squared plus 5x minus 7 is equal to 0. So, bago natin kunin ang discriminant, i-check muna yung given equation kung naka-standard form siya. So, kailangan, kung hindi siya naka-standard form, kailangan i-transpose it to standard form. Then, identify the values of a, b, c. So, dito, a is 2, b is 5, and c is negative 7. After identifying the values of a, b, c, use the discriminant to determine the nature of roots of the equation. So, yung discriminant natin is b squared minus 4ac. Now, substitute all the given values. So, yung b squared natin, or yung ating b, ay 5. Then, minus 4 times yung a is 2 times yung c is negative 7. After substituting all the values of the given values, simplify. So, dito, get the square of 5. So, the square is 25. And negative 4 times 2 is negative 8 times negative 7 is positive 56. And get the sum. So, the sum is 81. So, the discriminant is a perfect square. Therefore, yung kanyang nature of roots ay rational and unequal. Sunod na halimbawa, meron tayong 7x squared is equal to 8x minus 10. So, kung napapansin, yung given ay hindi siya naka-standard form. So, before identifying the values of a, b, c, we need to transpose it first itong given sa standard form. So, copy 7x squared. So, yung positive 8x natin, transpose it to left side, magiging negative 8x. Yung negative 10, i-transpose sa left side, magiging positive 10. So, dito na tayo sa itong naka-standard form na kukunin ang values of A, B, and C. So, yung ating A is 7, B is negative 8, and C is positive 10. Now, using the discriminant, substitute all the given values of A, B, C. B is negative 8, then minus 4 times A is 7 times C is 10. After substituting all the given values, simplify, get the square of negative 8. So the square is positive 64, then negative 4 times 7 is 28, times 10 is 280. So minus 280. Get the difference. So the difference is negative 216. So as you can see, yung ating discriminant ay naka-negative. Ibig sabihin, yung discriminant ay less than 0. Therefore, ang kanyang nature of roots ay imaginary. So, pangatlo, meron tayong 3x squared minus 1 is equal to 12x. Again, hindi siya naka-standard form. So, ang gagawin natin, transpose positive 12x to the left side, magiging negative 12x. So, eto na, 3x squared. Then, transpose natin naging negative 12x. Then, just copy negative 1 is equal to 0. Now, identify the values of A, B, and C. A is 3, B is negative 12, and C is negative 1. Using the discriminant, substitute again all the given values. So, B is negative 12 minus 4 times A is positive 3 times C is negative 1. Next is simplify, get the square of negative 12, and the square is 144. So, negative 4 times 3 is negative 12, times negative 1 is positive 12. And get the sum is 156. So, the discriminant is not a perfect square. So, yung discriminant niya is greater than 0, but not a perfect square. Therefore, the nature of roots is irrational and unequal. Sunod is x squared plus 8x plus 16 is equal to 0. So, naka-standard form na yung ating given. So, we can now identify the values of A, B, and C. A is 1, B is 8, and C ay 16. So, discriminant, substitute again the given values. B is 8 minus 4 times A is 1 times C is 16. The square of 8 is 64, then minus 4 times 1 is 4 times 16 is 64. And the difference is 0. The discriminant is equal to 0. Therefore, yung kanyang nature of roots ay rational and equal. So, proceed tayo sa sum and product of the roots of quadratic equation. So, kapag sum, just get the get first the values of A, B, C. So, ito yung gagamitin natin pag sum, negative B over A, at ang product ay C over a. Halimbawa, x squared plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0. So, identify muna natin yung ating a, b, and c. So, a is 1. So, kapag walang numerical coefficient na nakikita sa ating quadratic term, automatic that is 1. And for b is positive 7 and c is positive 12. Yung sum, so negative b over a. So, substitute natin yung b and a. So, negative, yung b is 7 and a is 1. So, the answer is negative 7 over 1 or negative 7. So, yung ating sum is negative 7. For product, substitute the values of c and a. So, c is 12 and a is 1. 12 over 1 or 12. So, the product is 12. So, the sum and product of the given equation, x squared plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 0, are negative 7 and positive 12 respectively. Sunod na halimbawa ay 2x squared is equal to 8. So again, kailangan yung ating equation ay naka-standard form. So kapag na-transpose si positive 18 sa left side, nagiging negative 18. Now, we can identify the values of a, b, and c. So 2 is a. So yung b natin, so we cannot see any linear term dito sa ating given equation. Therefore, yung b natin is 0. And c natin is negative 18. So, get the sum, negative b over a. So, negative 0 over 2. And get the quotient. So, or yung i-divide or i-get the simplest form. So, negative 0 over 2 is 0. For the product, substitute the values of c and a. So, negative 18 ang ating c and yung ating a is positive 2. So, negative 18 divided by 2 is negative 9. Therefore, the product is negative 9. Pangatlong halimbawa, 4x squared minus 2x plus 1/4 is equal to 0. So, kung napapansin, yung given equation ay naka-standard form na siya. So, we can identify na yung ating a, b, and c. So, a is positive 4 or 4, b is negative 2, and c is positive 1 over 4 or 1/4. So, get the sum, negative b over a. So, negative b is negative 2, a is positive 4. Get the lowest term. The lowest term is 1/2. So, paano nagiging positive? I-divide yung ating, i-multiply yung ating sign na both negative. So, the sum is 1/2. And for the product, c over a. So, yung c natin is 1/4. So, ayan. And a is 4. Then, equals, get the numerator, which is 1/4. Then, multiply the reciprocal of the denominator, which is 4. So, the reciprocal of 4 is 1/4. Then, after getting the reciprocal of denominator, multiply now para makuha yung ating product. So, in multiplying fractions, multiply numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. Therefore, the product is 1 over 16. Sunod, meron tayong 4 over 3 x squared plus 4x is equal to negative 3. So, napapansin yung ating given equation is not in the standard form. Ang gawin natin is i-transpose natin si negative 3 sa ating left side, magiging positive 3. Ngayon, pwede nang makuha ang ating A, B, and C. So, A natin is 4 over 3, B ay 4, C ay 3. So, sum B over A. So, negative B over A. B natin is, so, copy mo na yung negative. B natin is 4 over A is 4 over 3. And simplify or divide. So, negative, ano ang numerator ng whole, ano ang denominator ng whole number? So, denominator ng every whole number ay always 1. Then, multiply sa reciprocal ng denominator na 4 over 3. So, the reciprocal is 3 over 4. Now, multiply the two fractions. So, numerator, we have 12. So, copy mo na yung negative. So, 4 times 3 is 12. 1 times 4 is 4. Get the lowest term. Negative 12 divided by 4 is negative 3. Therefore, yung ating sum ay 3. Or negative. Sum is negative 3. For the product, so yung ating C, natanggal na dito. So yung ating C is positive 3 and A is 4 over 3. So get the fraction muna. So yung ating numerator, yung denominator nito ay 1. So 3 over 1 times yung reciprocal ng denominator. So 4 over 3 reciprocal is 3 over 4. Then get the product. So the product is 9 over 4. 9. So negative 3 ang sum, positive 9 over 4 ang product. So dyan nagtatapos ang ating lesson about roots of quadratic equation. So sana may natutunan at sana naintindihan.